covering news where you live. This is 5 News.
Thanks for joining us for the top stories and weather on this Friday. I'm Tiffany Lee.
And I'm Joe Ellison. Today is the grand finale. This is a busy week for Walmart associates, the shareholders from all over the world. They're in Northwest Arkansas for that 54th annual meeting.
Yeah, so the big question on everyone's mind is who will be hosting and who will be performing?
That's right. Well, last year, do you remember actor and comedian Kevin Hart? Also featuring performances from stars like Shania Twain, Pitbull, John Legend, and Snoop Dogg. Plus, a surprise virtual appearance by Tom Cruise.
Associates will also hear from Walmart officials celebrating what the company has accomplished this year and recognizing associates for their hard work.
Well, meanwhile, Arkansas is receiving almost $6 million in grants to plug and reclaim orphaned oil and gas sites in the natural state. According to our partners at Arkansas Business, here's what the money should help do.
First, Arkansas, along with our neighbors to the south, Louisiana, should detect and measure methane emissions from the abandoned oil and gas wells. Second, both states should prioritize cleaning up wells near overburdened and disadvantaged communities. Third, there should be screenings for groundwater and water impacts.
These new goals serve as an advancement of the Justice 40 initiative, which is a goal to deliver 40% of the benefits from certain federal investments, such as climate and clean energy initiatives, to disadvantaged communities. And Governor Sanders is looking for ways to trim the state's budget.
She sent a letter to cabinet secretaries and department directors laying out her expectations for the 2025 to 2027 budget. She touted that the state's ability to reduce government spending and returning the savings to the people. However, she says the state needs to limit the growth of the government and improve efficiency.
She asked each agency to look for ways to cut down their budget to deliver on election promises that she made to the people of Arkansas.
Well, we'll get to more news in just a bit.
Yeah, but first, let's get a check of that forecast as we're going into the weekend with Zach. Hey, Zach.
Hey, ladies, we've got a chance for some showers coming up. Today, though, we're going to be dry. We'll go upper 80s to near 90 for Northwest Arkansas, lower 90s, 93 up to 94 degrees in the River Valley for your Friday. Now, as we go Friday night into Saturday, we'll have a better chance for showers and storms to the north of us, but some of those, we're going to be on the edge of this system. Some of those scattered showers going to try to work into Northwest Arkansas, even possibly as far south as the River Valley. Late night into sunrise Saturday. Saturday is not going to be a washout, but we will hold on to a 20-30% chance of a stray shower in the morning. I think the afternoon looks dry. Then late day, maybe an isolated shower tries to pop up. But again, we're looking at the hottest day of the year as we get into tomorrow. So far, we should see more lower 90s for Northwest Arkansas for your Saturday, mid 90s in the River Valley. Atmosphere reloads. A front starts to come in on Sunday, and here we go. We'll get a chance for some isolated to scattered showers on Sunday, and then that scattered shower chance lingers overnight into Monday. Ladies.
All right, thanks for that, Zach. Well, Cave Springs and Rogers have finalized plans to swap pieces of land.
After weeks of heated meetings, both city councils voted to detach their respective pieces of land so they could trade them.
It's a story 5 News reporter Lauren Spencer has been following since the issue first came up. She explains.
Just too much unknown.
That's Carolyn Aiken. We first spoke to her back in April when the land swap plans were first laid out.
We bought this house with every intention to retire here, and I'm not going to move. It costs too much money to move, but I'm very unhappy.
Disappointed by both city councils as she now lives in Cave Springs.
I feel like they possibly already had their minds made up before they walked in the door. They had just had a tornado and were working by flashlight and candlelight to kick us out of their city.
Her biggest concern, utilities.
No information's been given. How much is it going to cost the city of Cave Springs to get water and sewer to a neighborhood that already has it?
So what's going to change now? Cave Springs Mayor Randall Noblett says not too much for their zip code.
Their addresses are staying the same.
For emergency services.
That mutual aid agreement will still be the same, and the same 4 cities will respond.
And for water, they're planning to expand a line. He expects that project to be around $440,000.
Maybe 2 or 3 years yet getting there, and then the sewer maybe 5 to 10.
Mayor Noblett says he understands he has some upset residents.
This puts the city back together, and it makes it where we will be able to be stronger and grow into the future. I've been around long enough to know it's not over.
And Aiken says candidly, what's another change of city?
What's my hope and dream? That we can talk Bentonville in to taking us into their city.
Well, if there was a time to file a lawsuit, it would be this 30-day period before any plans are finalized.
Well, thank you for joining us here today. I'm Joe Ellison.
And I'm Tiffany Lee. Have a great weekend.